Okay, what I'd like to do next is discuss a little bit about the positioning of Nikkyo. There's a lot of martial arts schools that do this technique. There's a lot of Aikidoists that do this technique. But there's some fundamental things that have to happen properly to do this technique on the street. And when I talk about on the street, whenever somebody is actually fighting you. Now, what I like to show here, and if you want to bring this in a little bit closer so you can see, to do Nikkyo properly without effort, you have to have this bend. The straighter the arm is, the harder it is, the more it becomes muscle, the more it turns into an arm bar. Now, if I tell Anand, do not let me take you down from this position. I want you to fight it until you have to tap. Okay, ready, go. Until you have to. That is what happens. It becomes forceful. Now, if you come in a little bit closer so you can see, what happens, the more this wrist gets bent in, the easier it is to do. When his wrist was out here like this, now, I've been doing Aikido for 25 years. When I started putting pressure, I started drawing his elbow in. So for me, if I'm doing Nikkyo and I come up into this position, this is what I'm looking for. If his arm's straight, I'm going to bring it into the shoulder and pop it out, or I'm going to draw it in this way. And the very important part about doing Nikkyo properly is the grip. These three fingers have to be 1, 2, 3. These three fingers have to be 1, 2, 3. This butt part of the hand has to be connected to his hand. If I have any space in this butt part of the hand, it will not work properly. It will not be effortless. So once I have this positioning, all this takes for Nikkyo is that much pressure. Come on back up, stand back up. This much pressure. Now I want you to stand up and I want you to resist as much as you can. That's all the pressure on Nikkyo. Very, very important. If I'm doing Nikkyo from a technique, I have to bring it in. I have to come up and bring it back into him, rotating the hand down. That's all from Aikido Pittsburgh. Thank you.